Hello, I'm Eric Yeager. I'm Vice President of Research and Development at Ironclad Performance Wear. 2007, we had the heavy utility glove, our #1 seller. Guys loved it. But one thing that some people were asking for was more protection on the back of the hand. They loved the palm, they loved the durability, they loved the Duraclad, but they wanted some impact protection on the back of the hand, dealing with hammers, with wrenches, working on cars, working on houses, getting their hand into situations where they're getting banged up on the back of the hand. So we introduced the SuperDuty, which has all of the palm protection as a heavy utility, but with finger protection and metacarpal protection in addition to knuckle protection. Fast forward to 2011, we said let's upgrade the SuperDuty glove. What are the things we wanted to upgrade? Number one, back and hand protection. We wanted to give more protection on the fingers, more protection on the knuckle, more protection on the metacarpal areas. We learned a lot from our Kong line. We took our patent pending technology for fingertip protection that goes all the way down to the tip of the fingers and over to the sides of the fingers as well. We also wanted to give it more flexibility. If you look at our new SuperDuty versus our old SuperDuty, you see a lot more flexibility in those finger pieces. You see a lot more protection on the knuckle and a lot more flexibility on that protection. And you can see greater height, greater amount of protection on all of those TPR pieces on the back of the hand. Let's start off with the AGT, or Advanced Glove Technology, that's in our SuperDuty glove. Very feature-rich product. First is the ExoGuard. Think of the ExoGuard as an exoskeleton that protects every bone and joint in your hand, starting at the fingertips, going all the way up to the back of your hand or the metacarpal bones. Next, I want to talk about Duraclad. Duraclad is the material we use on the palm of the SuperDuty glove. It's extremely abrasion resistant. It's very flexible and gives you excellent grip. It's actually an interesting history behind the Duraclad material. We created it, you go back 9 or 10 years ago. Really strong material, very high abrasion resistance, very good durability, a little bit stiff. Didn't really matter, you're in a working glove, right? Big, strong guys, they can handle it. The gloves were a little bit stiff when you put them on, but really what we found in field testing and working with our customer base was that the stitching didn't sink into the material. So even though the material itself was high durability and high abrasion resistance, the stitching would wear out first. So imagine on a piece of fabric on the palm of a glove, the stitching wears out, then the material starts to roll up, and all of a sudden it's shot. You don't have that protective layer anymore. So we started experimenting with new fabrics, new formulations, new backings, all sorts of ways to try to improve the material. What we came up with was our second generation Duraclad, which has all the abrasion resistance and all the durability, but it's softer, so it feels better when you get your hands first into a pair of gloves. And most importantly, the stitching sinks into it. Okay? The stitching sinks into the fabric when it's sewn down to the base of the palm. What that does is it creates stitching that's more durable because it's kind of down in the fabric. And what we found was the material lasts a lot longer now in the construction of the glove. So it really isn't just you have a strong material, you have a strong thread, is how does the thread interact with the material in the palm of a glove during the guy's job? And what we found was with the new Duraclad and the construction of the way it interacted with the thread, so to speak, lasts a lot longer. Hybrid cuff system is a great feature. You can see that it helps you pull your gloves onto your wrist and strap it down securely. But it's actually a safety feature. If you look, we've got built an expansion chamber into the side of it. So if your hand gets caught into a piece of machinery, the glove comes off and your hand doesn't. Next, let's talk about the extensive metacarpal or back of hand protection on the SuperDuty glove. You'll see from the first version to the second version, we greatly expanded the amount of protection, the height of the pieces of impact rubber, and the coverage that we have. We also took into account the flexibility. If you add that much rubber, you're going to get something stiff. So if you take a close look at the impact protection, you'll see there's a lot of flexibility built into it so that you almost don't know you're wearing it, and it's all there protecting you. The terry cloth sweat wipe is a signature feature found in most Ironclad gloves. Face it, when you're working, you're sweating. The sweat wipe lets you wipe the sweat off your brow and keep going. The SuperDuty glove is our most abrasion resistant and protective glove in our performance work glove collection. And it's also one of 11 Ironclad gloves that's approved by ExxonMobil for use on oil rigs and oil fields.